Do you ever find yourself scrolling endlessly with no motivation at all throughout the day, and then go to bed feeling like you've got nothing done? If this sounds like you, then you've clicked on the right video. Hey guys, what's up? My name's Taylor Whitney if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are anything like me, then you know how hard it is to be productive and get the things you need to do done. I am such a procrastinator and I struggle with being productive so much. So if you can relate, then this video is definitely for you. I'm going to be sharing 12 productive habits that you need to get into this year to become the best version of yourself. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. The first habit you seriously need to start doing is to have a consistent sleep schedule. Getting enough sleep every night is so important. It can help you be more focused and productive during the day. If I don't get enough sleep during the night, I always feel so lazy and lousy the next day, and I just feel like I can't get anything done because I'm so exhausted. This is something I seriously struggle with, so if your sleep schedule is messed up, I feel you. Don't worry, you're not alone. I literally go to bed at a different time every night. It's so bad. So bad for your circadian rhythm. It's definitely something that needs to be fixed. But if this sounds like you, I suggest setting a specific time to go to bed and a specific time to wake up, and really stick to that and try and stay consistent with it. Trust me, your body will thank you. And before you go to bed, make sure your phone is put away, which leads me to my next habit. No phone before bed. I know, we all do it. It seems like the best time to just scroll right before bed, but it's actually so bad for you. The blue light from your phone makes it so much harder for you to fall asleep afterwards, and it's really bad for your eyes in general. So it's especially bad right before you're about to go to sleep. I also find it so easy to say to myself, like, okay, I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes to scroll and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then I check the time and 2 hours has passed and I have to wake up in 4 hours, and then I wake up exhausted, and then I'm unable to have a productive day the next day. So I suggest setting your phone down across the room where you're not going to be able to reach it. Really cut off that access so you don't even tempt yourself from grabbing your phone from your nightstand. I'm going to pause this video right here to talk about our sponsor today. This video is sponsored by Temu. I'm sure you've already heard of them because they're so popular at the moment. I see so many people on TikTok buying from them. Even some of my family members are too. I always see Temu packages on the front porch. But if you have not heard of them, Temu is an online marketplace filled with so many affordable products. They sell literally everything you can think of for such an affordable price. I always find the best dupes on here. You can find products that are very, very similar or even identical to stuff that's being sold by pricey retailers for more than half the price off of what they would be selling them for. Whether that's fashion pieces, household items, pet supplies, and even content creation tools, which would be perfect for me. And for all my crochet viewers who are watching, they sell crochet hooks, yarn, and even crochet kits on there. I've seen the cutest ones, and the prices on Temu are only 1/3 of other retail stores. And when I said they sell everything, I wasn't kidding. There are so many options, and for great prices too. Temu provides such an affordable price because they ship out their items directly from where they're made, cutting out the extra middleman costs. Other companies go through a whole network of sellers, distributors, and retailers, which can lead to a lot of markup. If you ever wonder why everything's so expensive, that's why. Temu helps us directly connect with the manufacturers, so you're getting the products for the actual value of the item. If you want great quality products with even better prices, then Temu would be perfect for you. You guys should totally check them out. Anyways, guys, getting back into our productive habits, we have no phone right when you wake up. I mean, do you really want to start your day rotting your brain out, scrolling through God knows what on TikTok? Like, you have no idea what's gonna come on your For You page. Like, some of it might be positive, but the next thing you scroll onto might be some horrible video that you didn't want to see. I just really think that's not a good way to start your day. You want to start your day free from any negativity, so that way you can have a good day. It's so easy to just grab your phone right when you wake up and then lay in bed for an hour, but it's so unproductive. In that hour that you spent on your phone, you could have gotten up, showered, made breakfast, and gotten ready for the day already. So as I was saying, putting your phone across the room is such a good idea for this too, because not only does it force you to wake up because of your alarm and not just reach your hand over and press snooze, it also makes it less likely for you to just stay in bed and rot. And believe me, I love a good rot. It's one of my favorite activities actually, but it shouldn't be because it's so unproductive. Establish a skincare routine that works for you. Skincare is so important for your skin to be clean and healthy. It's such a popular thing that more people are getting into lately, and for a great reason. And since it is getting popular, there's so many different products out there that you can try. It's also accessible, but it really is a great habit to be getting into, whether that's in the morning or at night. It's totally up to you. It also doesn't have to be some big long process with expensive products. It could literally be as simple as just washing your face and putting on moisturizer. As long as you're doing something, that's all that matters. You just have to find what works best for you and what things give you the best results. Prioritize drinking water. I feel like nobody is drinking enough water these days. I feel like I'm not drinking enough water these days. It's so bad, but it's so important. Like, you literally need water to function, so we shouldn't be depriving ourselves of it. I suggest having a specific set water bottle to use and then creating little goals for yourself, whether that's finishing the whole bottle by the end of the day or in smaller increments, like I'm gonna finish half of the bottle by 2 p.m. or something like that. Whatever you think would work best for you, of course. I also suggest getting a water bottle with the straw because for some reason I just feel like that motivates me to drink water more, like just with a straw. I don't know if that's just me, but like a water bottle is so much more like appealing to drink from if it has a straw. I don't know, maybe that's just me and that's some weird little thing, but I feel like it does help. Cut out procrastination. Procrastination is something I seriously struggle with so much. Like, I literally put off filming this video for 3 days. That's how bad it is. If you're watching this video right now and you're procrastinating doing something, click off right now and go get stuff done. Procrastination is literally so unnecessary. Like, instead of waiting around and avoiding the thing you need to be doing, you could actually be doing it and be finished with it in the time that it would take you to wait around and procrastinate it. Like, yeah, you could do it eventually, but why not do it now and have extra time to do something else you want to do without feeling stressed about everything you need to get done, because it'll already be done with. I know this is so much easier said than done, but if you really just put your mind to it and force yourself to get up and be productive, then it will make life so much easier and you will end up getting so much more stuff done. Go outside for at least 30 minutes a day. Unless it's raining, everybody is able to do this. I honestly think the best time to go outside is right when you wake up. That way you can start the day with some fresh air and sunshine. There's truly not a better way to start the day. And if you get up early, you could maybe even go watch the sunrise. How cool would that be? I always love a good sunrise or sunset. Like, imagine just watching a beautiful sunrise while you're eating breakfast or something. Oh, that would just be so nice. But I just think this is a great habit to get into daily because I feel like being cooped up in the house all day is so bad for you. Even if the windows are open and you're still getting natural light in, it's not the same as going outside and getting fresh air. And there's so many activities you can do outside, like journaling. That is a perfect activity to do outside on a nice day, which is actually my next habit you should get into. Start journaling. Journaling is such a great activity and it's one that I seriously enjoy doing, but I just don't get around to doing it enough. I always never have the time. Actually, that's a lie. I just don't make the time for it when I need to because it's so therapeutic, and it doesn't have to be all fancy and decorative either. I always like doing that, but it's definitely not necessary. It can be as simple as writing down what you're grateful for or your goals for the week. It can literally be whatever you want. Even though I suggest journaling physically in an actual notebook, I'm pretty sure you can do it on your phone as well. There's so many journaling apps you can get. Or if you don't want to do that, it can just be as simple as writing stuff down in your notes app on your phone. It's whatever works best for you. This next habit is something you can do in your journal. Start making to-do lists. I always find that making a to-do list makes my day so much more productive because all the things I need to do are actually written down and not just floating around in my head. When you write something down, it's more likely to get done because because you're less likely to forget about it. It's also super satisfying to just check off the little boxes. I love doing that. That's my favorite part. Limit social media. If your screen time looks anything like this, then you are not alone, because this is literally my screen time. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. This is probably worse than your guys's. But social media is such a time suck, and it can be so draining of not only your time, but your brain too. I don't know, especially if you're not watching like uplifting positive things on social media, which normally that's not ever the case. And I know it's so fun to see what other people are doing and what's going on in their lives and what they're posting, but it's also so important to focus on what's happening in your life. So to help you stay off social media, not completely, but just to limit yourself, I suggest setting screen time limits and actually listening to them and not just pressing the remind me in 15 minutes button every time. I'm guilty of that. But I promise once you make the decision to spend less of your time on social media, you will feel so much more productive, because instead of watching what other people are doing for hours, you could be getting the stuff on your to-do list done with. Prioritize exercising daily. Moving your body is so crucial. I try to go to the gym at least once a day. I know this doesn't always happen, but I always try and make it a priority. And I just find that on the days that I do go, I feel so much better and more productive than on a day that I don't go. I'm not saying you have to go to the gym every day and do these hardcore workouts, but even just going for like a little 30-minute walk is enough. As long as you're doing something, then that's all that matters. And there's so many ways you can make this fun too, like going on a bike ride or swimming or taking your dogs for a little jog, if you have dogs of course, but you guys get what I'm saying. There's so many different ways to exercise. You just have to find what you like the best and then make a habit of it. Lastly, we have focus on eating a healthy and balanced diet. Like exercising, eating healthy is one of the best things you can do for your body, and I'm not saying you have to completely cut out junk food, because who really wants to do that? I seriously love a good sweet treat, don't get me wrong, but having that balance is so important. So finding recipes and planning out your meals beforehand can be a great way to motivate you to actually eat healthy, because it's kind of hard to eat good when dinner time rolls around and you haven't planned anything out and you're too hungry to actually make something, so then you end up going and getting something out to eat. This is something I do a lot and it's so bad. I need to stop. And there's no problem with eating out every once in a while, but it's not good when you make a habit of it. Not only is it super bad for you and unhealthy, it also is super pricey. You could be saving so much money by making a home-cooked meal every night rather than going to Chick-fil-A and spending $10 to $20 on a single meal. No hate to Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Me and Chick-fil-A are like this. But yeah guys, that is going to wrap it up for the list of things that I have shared with you guys today. I hope this helped you and I hope you feel more motivated to be productive and the best version of yourself. I encourage you, now that you're done with this video, go get stuff done, because I know you have stuff you need to do, so go do it. But yeah, if this video did help you guys out and you enjoyed watching, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my face in the future. Comment this emoji right here if you made it this far into the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!